Hey guys, so why do we vaccinate our chickens, guys? Is it that important? Is it really important? Is it optional? Is it something you just choose to or choose not to? So that's what I want to talk about, guys, in this video. Now, welcome, guys. It's 2025. It's January 2025. It's a new year. We're done with the 365 days. We have another 365 days to go, and we're in business. We're good to go. We're good to go. So we are just hoping that because we don't know much about the future, we're just hoping that things will go well, and business environment will be better. A lot of sales. We'll be making a lot of sales. We'll be making a lot of products. Making production will be good, and the sales area will be good, guys. So welcome back, guys. This is a new year, and my name is Willie Blair, and I'm a farmer, specifically dealing with layers, for eggs. So that's what I do. So guys, in this video, as you watched my previous video, guys, about my there's a time some 2 weeks ago I did some vaccinations. It was against infectious bronchitis, and it brought a lot of questions, guys, in terms of how to whatever you're doing here is called animal husbandry, basically taking care of animals through different stages of life. So that's what we're doing. Now the question is, why do we vaccinate chickens, guys? Is it necessary? Is it something we go for? Now I understand that there are some people who want what you call organic chickens or organic meat, something like that. So I don't know if you'll ever get to that level. You have something organic, because I know that these are animals. They face different diseases when they are in different stages of growth, when they are young, when they get older. So diseases are all over. Just like us humans, we have diseases. We face diseases all over, guys. So it brings a lot of questions, guys. Whether do you want organic, chickens? Do you want inorganic chickens? The ones which have been administered some vaccines on them for quite a longer period of time. So sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. There was a call coming in, and it was actually an order for eggs. So which is good for now, which is good. The problem is that my chickens are not at that production level where I can actually get, I can actually fulfill all these orders. So sometimes I get lots of orders, and sometimes I don't. So it's the market, guys. Things are up, things are down. Things are good, things are bad. So it happens. So there are sometimes the calls, the demand is so high that I cannot fulfill all of it, guys. So I just have to decline. That's the problem, guys. So that's what I'm thinking of expanding. That's why we have to expand, so that I can fulfill, if not all, most of those orders. I know I'm not the only one who sells eggs in this area, so I just have to take that into account. Okay, these chickens are attempting to eat my microphone. Okay, so I was talking about. Now remember, guys, 2 weeks ago I showed you, I did some vaccination against infectious bronchitis. The chickens are here. You can see they're all over around me, like that. I think they can just poke on me anytime. They're not that. Oh, they're not that good. So I was talking about the previous 2 weeks where I did some vaccination against infectious bronchitis, and I made a video about that. If you haven't watched that, guys, make sure you watch it. It's a very educative video. It's a very informative content on that. Well, there's a problem. One of the problem with filming in this area is that the chickens are very prickly. So let me just get up. So as I was talking about that, guys, I did some vaccinations some 2 weeks ago, and sorry for repetition. It's just that the area is not that fit for filming, guys. The chickens are very disturbant at this particular time. So I did some vaccinations some 2 weeks ago against that is infectious bronchitis, which presents itself with a number of signs and symptoms that are very noticeable. One of them being the rattling sound, where you feel that the chicken is struggling to breathe in. Another one is actually the mouth is open. The chicken is breathing through the mouth. Now remember that when it's hot, the chickens open their mouth so that they can expel some of the excess heat from the body. That's normal. For a hot day, it's perfectly normal. But when you get to a point where that it's actually at night, it's very cool or cold, but the chickens have their mouth open, that is the problem. That should alarm you guys. That should actually alarm you guys that there's a problem here. So those are some of the two major symptoms you can notice from that disease. Now remember that we are in the period where there was a bird flu actually in the US. So I don't know, because at this particular time guys are not around my area. There are some chickens which are really dying from that flu, guys. So you've got to be careful. If you haven't up to your vaccination schedule, make sure you repeat it. And it's mostly Newcastle diseases which present itself in that order, because the vaccine for Newcastle goes hand in hand with infectious bronchitis. So the signs may be similar, are very similar for those two diseases, guys. So if you vaccinate against infectious rather Newcastle diseases, make sure you order for the same vaccine that comes with infectious bronchitis. So that is the thing, guys. So now there are some good news though for me at this particular time, because as I showed you earlier, guys, my chickens were laying very low. The production went it went down so much that I was collecting only half of what I actually collect, and that's a problem, because that's one of the disadvantages of having diseases on the farm. So the production goes down, and if you don't notice it on time, you'll actually end up making a loss, or getting into trouble for something that you may have prevented a while ago. So you have to make sure you check your chickens, guys. Every minute you spend with the chickens or in the chicken coop, you will actually establish something. Maybe you'll notice that it's a chicken which is not not active, so you may want to check on that. For instance, I don't know if you can, I don't know, okay, no, there's a chicken, maybe it's not active, it's not eating. Those are some of the signs you have to look out for in these birds, guys, because they're very small animals. Therefore, once attacked by disease, guys, they take a very short time to actually excuse me, infect the whole body. So make sure you're checking on your birds, guys. Make sure you're checking on your flock every time. These chickens require like every hour management to be looked out for every hour, guys. It's not something you just put the feeds in the feeders like this one and then you go, guys. It's not that possible, because they require constant monitoring because of the nature of the birds, guys. So that is one of the things you have to look out for. But it's some good news for me, because the production has actually gone up. It is actually reinstated. It has been reinstated to its original of 9 trays, guys. So yesterday I picked 8.5, which is good for me. Now as long as I get 8.5 to maybe 9, I'm very good, guys. I'm in the I'm in the green zone right there. But the moment I get 7 trays and below that, that's actually the red zone for me, because at that particular time, guys, I'm not making any money from this, because the cost of production is really high at this particular time. Now I don't know if you notice, if you are doing this kind of business, that as the cost of production goes up, you notice that the prices of eggs, it actually declines. I don't know, it's a weird experience for that if you're in this business, guys, because normally your profits are supposed to be going up, but the uptake of eggs at this particular time, it's not that good. I would say not that good. They're moving, but not at the speed at which they were moving during the maybe October, November season. But this particular time, I don't know, maybe the month will be good. I don't know about much about the future, but hopefully the month will be good. This January, the uptake will be high, the demand will be high, and therefore you'll be able to make more money from this business. Now, remember, in production, guys, you want your product to be moving constantly, guys. You don't want to be producing stuff and you are stocking them in a warehouse somewhere. No, even forget about eggs. Anything you're producing, guys, could be soap, could be bread, could be anything, guys, you are producing. You have to make sure that you are selling. Any industry out there, they will tell you that they have to make sure that they're selling. So the sales department has to be very active, guys. If it's not active, if the goods are not moving, therefore it means the company is not making money, which means you will have to slow down the business, guys. You will have to slow down the business. That is a problem for many producers out there. Well, the chickens are really wow. Okay, I think I learned the video there, but I think you have gotten the point, guys. So make sure you look out for diseases. Vaccines are very important. It's something you have to consider. It's something you have to look into very much, a lot, because now remember, there are some vaccines which have to be repetitive. Things like Newcastle disease, which is a very dangerous disease at this particular time, guys. So because it's airborne and it has no cure, it spreads. It's something that's airborne, guys. It's very difficult to control. Therefore, the moment you hear your neighbors' chickens have Newcastle or will die, you have to be cautious. You have to get worried. You have to think of which vaccine have I not administered. And that is Newcastle, guys, which is actually repetitive, done after every 3 months. So you make sure you repeat that vaccine plus infectious bronchitis every 3 months, guys, to keep the immunity of your chickens very strong, guys. That's it, guys, for this is the opening video for 2024. And remember to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, family members, maybe. Yeah, so share with the fellow farmers. Subscribe to the channel. That's how we move together, guys. We're here to hit 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully maybe the end of the month we should have done so. So that's it, guys. See you next week with more videos.